Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. And this is Move the Box. And today we're going to be doing a big Minecraft City update because I have been gone from YouTube for making Minecraft videos for about 2 to 4 months, somewhere between that. And I have been doing a lot. I've been working a lot non-stop, and I have been going to school and other things. I recently got vaccinated, so I guess that's pretty cool. But here we are. So I'm in one of my downtown apartment buildings, which is empty right now because I haven't done interior. But I've been working on floors and lights, which is a big help for the city because it really brings the buildings downtown to life. You see the Steinway Tower. And I decided to do this when the update came out, which it did. And you're able to do this. I mean, look at that. I'm able to zoom in on the rest of the buildings in the city. Like, that's just cool. Like, you can just see everything. You can't really see the World Trade Center because it's raining, so let me just fix that. On a clear day from here, you'll be able to see the World Trade Center, at least number one. That's how far as you could go, really. You see that Art Deco building down there. You can see the World Trade. See other buildings in the city. You can see my government center. Let's get started on the tour. Not really a tour, but it's just an update basically. I wanted to show you what I've been working on. I feel like in any Minecraft video I make, you hear me sniff my nose. I don't know why. As you see, I'm in my downtown. This is the financial area, the office area, stuff like that. And we got some nice apartment buildings in the city going up and stuff like that. Right now, I have floors and lights in every building over here besides this one. I wanted to wait and do my city hall on its own. And this right here is a mall / apartment building. It's very big. The design took a while to make. I wanted to have something like this by the ocean because you have a great view. Look at that water. Oh yeah, I'm extending the water down. I also extended the road down a little bit too. I'm not sure if I want to make this a park or put more buildings over here or just add trees. Let me know in the comments what you think I should put over there at the edge of the cities. Let me know. But so far, yeah, I got floors and lights in almost every building over here. Some of them don't have anything because I want to do those personally. Floors and lights, floors and lights, floors and lights. Trump Tower has floors and lights. Yeah, I know Donald Trump is very controversial, but his buildings are cool, so. Floors and lights. This is a very older building. These floors are abandoned or they caved in during a hurricane storm. I want my city to have history, you know, even though that in Minecraft you can't really get a hurricane storm and your Minecraft city wasn't real in the 1990s. But since it's your city, you're able to make your own history and no one can tell you otherwise. This has floors and lights too. This is going to be a doozy because it is so big and the floors are only 2 blocks and tall, basically. My height, my Minecraft character height is how big these floors are. Just 2 glass panels, which is going to be difficult because it's so small. It's going to take forever just to get to the top. Basically everything that's from this street and down has floors and lights. I have to work on this one, my office, my first office building. Only 1 floor is done. And this one right here, which came from Juicy Taz 201's world, what he built in his world, and it's also being built in New York City as we speak right now. These buildings have floors and lights, and this one does too, like that. Also, we have lightning rods. I put this on the building, I believe, last week when the update came out. I put it on there, and lightning hit it. My cousin actually sat here and waited for lightning to hit it, which is pretty cool, and thanks to her. Right now we're in the downtown area. The World Trade is a person walking down the street. Memorial, you got the World Trade Tower, stuff like that. I wish I didn't put these right here, because I seen the 5 World Trade Center design, which is pretty cool. Which one of the designs is pretty accurate and could fit right there. These 2 buildings are at, but it's fine. It's fine. Skyline Tower. I also have built a new building right here. This used to be nothing. I told you guys that I wanted to leave room in my city for a future building, you know. Basically, it looked like this area looked like that. I had just that wall surrounding it. I said, I'm gonna save this for the future. And months later, I'm here, or a year later, I'm here, back in the Midtown, building this, which is a very nice looking building. It's very modern. It's mixed use materials. Try to make this video short, not super long. Its final height is 79 blocks tall. It's 223 grand. It's modeled off of a building that's in Jersey City. If you're from Jersey City, New Jersey, then you will recognize this building a little bit. I wanted to talk about over here. Over here, I wanted to make this the edge of the city. Then I was looking at the map that I had made of the city. I was like, the city is really not that wide. So I'm going to be extending this side down, and it's going to go down to the stadium. It's down there. Oh yeah, I see the clouds. That is terrible. Minecraft said that they fixed over 180 glitches and bugs, but they have not yet fixed my clouds. Look at that. You can't even see the spire. The rooftop of the building. It's just not there. The clouds are just there. It's weird. It never did this. It just happened out of nowhere, basically. This is a new building. I don't know where I got this design from. I think I got it from Pinterest. Maybe Reddit. Not sure, but I got this building from somewhere. I'm gonna have to find it again in order to figure out where I got this from, but I got it from somewhere. Yeah, it's a nice looking Art Deco building. I would say that this building used to be originally an Art Deco brick building, office building, which has been remodeled. It's been bought, it's been remodeled, and been turned to apartments, modern condo apartments. Which this area is good for the train station because there was nothing used to be right here. It used to be those, and adding this right here kind of fits to this. You got this, you go down, you go another down some more, then you go down to the train station. It's like Art Deco down, and you got Art Deco buildings surrounding the area, stuff like that. Pretty good. You already see the train station. Now guys, I want you to know I am the first YouTuber to ever do a Maholian Hall train station video. I've seen 2 other YouTubers do it. One YouTuber has more, well, 2 of them have more views than my video has. Right now it has 71 views, which is okay. But I am the first YouTuber to ever build it in Minecraft, and my first YouTuber to ever, you know, be inspired by it and to build it in the game and put it on YouTube. When I type in Maholian Hall in Minecraft on YouTube, my video is the only one that popped up. Now, months later, I typed that on YouTube. There's 2 other videos, but I've seen the other 2. They look good, but I like mine personally, you know? And I really spent time looking at the train station. I actually went to New York City and spent the whole entire day just looking at every detail and how I could put it in Minecraft, but add my own spin to it. Because I wanted to do 2 train stations. So, you know what, how about I just combine them together? So that's why this part isn't in New York City, because it's from another city in New Jersey, which that part is actually came from New Jersey too, but it has not been built yet. You know this area already. I think this is new. Yeah, this is new. I used to live there. Nice apartment. You get a good view of all of this when the clouds are not being a butthole. You see Task 201's world, National North Building. I rebuilt that. This is the Empire State Building of the city. This is my Empire State Building. It's not the Empire State Building, but Where I'm, the city I live in, this is basically, we call this our very own Empire State Building because it was built in the same year. Yeah, it was built in the same year, so that's why I call it my Empire State Building. But in Minecraft, it kind of does because look how it's just tall. If it was taller, it could be a little bit more accurate, say it's my very own version. But if you look about it, it is kind of tall when you look at the skyline. By the way, I think Uptown has the best skyline. You just look at all of this. Just covered with buildings. This is what I was going for, because you know that Midtown and Times Square is just a bunch of buildings clustered in one area. That's what I was trying to go for. And I think I did it on point. It's the Times Square area right here. I also did the museum. I haven't done any interior in it yet, or any floors or lights. I'll do that last. The United Nations building. I have all these empty spots right here, like that, and like that, because I have some buildings that I want to build in the future. I actually have about 10 of them that I've planned and approved to do in the world. So waiting on the proper time to do so. The sun's going down already. Great. I'm gonna make it sunny again because there's an area that you should see that deserves to have sunlight to make it look, that makes it look even awesomer. So this is from Kansas City. They're both from Kansas City. I like, oh my bad. I like to do this because it feels like it's abandoned. Like this is a very old building. The windows are pretty old. It's kind of abandoned if you think about it. But it's not abandoned, you know. It's like the city just preserves the building until someone wants to buy it and, you know, do whatever they want. This is the Thunderdome. Make sure you guys watch the Thunderdome video. I will put it up on the cars above. I also put the train station video on the cars above, and any videos that I made before on the card above. Stadium. Nice stadium. We had WrestleMania here. This is my theater. I didn't think I showed anybody this. I haven't. I think I did. This is my theater. Not the best theater in Minecraft. It's just the best I could do. Not the best I can do, it's just the best I could do with the space. I wanted to go for a whole Broadway thing, but I forgot about the whole Broadway thing, so I didn't have enough room to do a Broadway thing. Technically, I could do one, but this is Riverfront Park. Okay, so I don't think I made a video about Billionaire's Row. Yeah, but this is my very own version of Billionaire's Row, and God, I hate the clouds. This is my very own version of Billionaire's Row. This is my version of 432 Park Avenue. That's 53 West 53, I believe is what it's called. You can see one Vanderbilt right there, my very own version. This building is proposed in New York City. If you know what that looks like, then feel free, that's good. This is a very old looking building, Art Deco. We have the Spiral, which is also being constructed in New York City. And this building is the Skyline Tower from Queens, New York, or Long Island City. We got 2 World Trade Center, the new design. I wanted to do it up here because, you know, I like the diamond shaped one that's downtown. But if I did decide to do it down there, it would look cool. But I did it up here, and the clouds are being annoying. But I did it up here. It looks good. The Ion Center, 157. A couple of Art Deco buildings down there. The Carnegie Hall from New York City. This is from Chicago. This is my very own building that I designed and made my own. It's my very own design. The tallest building in the world at the height point is good. I haven't used it up here. Oh, that looks so cool. Looks amazing. Uh-oh. What is this area? It's great and it rains. Actually, the rain helps. The rain helps. This is from Newark, New Jersey. This is the Halo Tower. It's a approved project, at least the 3rd tower, which is right here. The smallest tower is approved. And it's supposed to start construction this fall. But just in case this building is ever going to get canceled, or just, you know, a way to sell the property to make more money or make the property more valuable, I have built it in the world so it could live on here just in case. I have my Riverfront Park or Riverfront Square area is also from Newark. It was proposed and it got approved, but it got canceled, so it lives on in my world. This is the Kawada Tower, which is 100% affordable units for people of the city, for people who have low income and people of color. You know, basically an apartment building that anyone can live in, rich or, you know, low income. This is my Amazon H2 area. I think I talked about it in another video before. I'll get more into this area when I make a video about it, touring all the buildings. Yep, if you think about it, this right here is Central Park. It's my very own version of Central Park. It took me about 2 days to make this park. It took me 2 days when it came to the paths and the trees and the grass to do. I had to fill all the grass and all this stuff. This is crazy, a panda tree. The panda actually sitting down. Me and my cousin and my friends, me and my cousin and my friend actually did survival mode in here. We ran from a bunch of mobs and stuff like that. We heard there's new mobs in the game, which is good. We also got this thing, which I think killed all my fish. I think it kills fish. I'm not sure. Yeah, they kill fish. So not only are they going to decrease the population in this pond because they're going to kill the fish, but okay, yeah, let them just bring balance into the water, I guess. This is Central Park. It's very beautiful. Oh my god, that thing just died. What the heck? Lightning's going crazy. We got some apartment buildings over here. I think I showed these already. I'm not sure if I even showed this area. And I got some apartment buildings, and I guess where these are from. This is from Newark, New Jersey too. It's 55 Union Ave. I bought it into my world. It's under construction as we speak. Pretty good in the world. I like it. Fix the area. This is also from Newark, New Jersey. It's originally I think an office building, I think, or an old apartment building. I call mine the Waterfront, and it's been remodeled into an apartment building. So my city has history, you know, it's been built a long time ago, and a company bought the building and now they're turning it into this. And you can see how the new and old mix together, which is pretty great. Alright, this video is probably already 17 minutes long going on. I want to show one last thing because that would be it for the video. I have a house. This is my house. I'll be giving a house tour in another video. But also, I'd like to address that. Thank you guys for the 97 subscribers. Yesterday, I checked. I haven't done YouTube in a long time, a couple months. And I was getting ready to do my dog YouTube channel, Life with Pit Bulls, which you can so subscribe to. I'll put it in the description. And then I check my account, and all I see is 93 subscribers. I'm like, what the heck? How did I get 93 subscribers? Like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then I got to 97 that same day, which was yesterday. So I said, you know what? I should make a YouTube video. Oh, I didn't show this. How dare me? This is from Baltimore. If you're from, oh my god. From Baltimore, you know what that is. And this is a New York building that's a hotel, which was based off of that one. It's a model after it, or inspired from it. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I'm gonna end that at the park because of the clouds and stuff like that. It's just too much. That's today's video. I appreciate you guys for watching the video. I appreciate you guys for subscribing and stuff like that. Make sure you guys like the video down below. Maybe I should say it like this. Like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. Other than that, thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you all in the next video, which will probably either be a City Skylines or a GTA or another Mortal Kombat. Other than that, I appreciate you all. I love you all. Can't wait to get to 100 subscribers. It's gonna be crazy. I never thought I'll ever be here, but I am here, so this is awesome. This has been Move the Box with another Minecraft City update. See you next time.